Hello everyone, today we will learn about Association of Southeast Asian Nations, ASEAN. Let's learn through PYQs. So first question is ASEAN, Association of Southeast Asian Nations regional bloc consists of a number of countries. Which one of the following groups of countries is a part of this bloc? Option A, India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Thailand, Myanmar. Option B, Brunei Darussalam, Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, Thailand, Vietnam. Option C, Indonesia, Malaysia, New Zealand, Australia, Philippines, China. Option D, Indonesia, Maldives, Bhutan, Nepal, China, Myanmar. This was asked in CAPF 2011. Right answer is option B. Let's see. These are the 11 countries. Earlier there were 10 countries, but in 2025, Timor-Leste was added as 11th country. So what is ASEAN? The Association of Southeast Asian Nations, or ASEAN, was established on 8 August 1967 in Bangkok, Thailand, with the signing of the ASEAN Declaration, also known as Bangkok Declaration, by the founding fathers of ASEAN: Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, Singapore, and Thailand. Brunei Darussalam joined ASEAN on 7 January 1984, followed by Vietnam on 28 July 1995, Laos and Myanmar on 23 July 1997, Cambodia on 30 April 1999, and Timor-Leste on 25 October 2025, making up what is today the 11 member states of ASEAN. This date is somewhere mentioned 26, but on its original website written 25th October 2025. So do not get confused. How can you remember these countries? It is very important. Sometimes direct questions are asked like this. So the trick is the IMPS founder watch MBT on VLC. Here TH or the, say you can remember Thailand, IMPS Indonesia, M for Malaysia, P for Philippines, S for Singapore. These are the founders, 5 founders. And then MBT, M for Myanmar, B for Brunei, T for Timor-Leste, B for Vietnam, L for Laos, and C for Cambodia. In this way, you can remember these countries and also the founders. Let's move to another question. This question asked in CDS 2nd 2023, which of the following statements about ASEAN are correct? Statement 1, the chairmanship of ASEAN rotates annually based on the alphabetical order of the English names of member states. Statement 2, the chairmanship is decided by voting among the member states. Statement 3, one vision, one identity, one community is the ASEAN motto. Statement 4, 12th August is celebrated as ASEAN Day. So this is correct. This is not. This is also correct. This is wrong. So 1 and 3 are correct. Option B is the right answer. Let's see. ASEAN chairmanship. The chairmanship of ASEAN shall rotate annually based on the alphabetical order of the English names of member states. A member state assuming the chairship shall chair the ASEAN Summit and related summits, the ASEAN Coordinating Council, the 3 ASEAN Community Councils, relevant ASEAN sectorial ministerial bodies and senior officials, and the Committee of Permanent Representatives, Article 31 of the ASEAN Charter. The Philippines assumed the ASEAN chairmanship in 2026 at a defining moment for the region. As a chair, the Philippines embraces this responsibility with resolve and vision, guided by the theme Navigating a Future Together. The 2026 chairship reflects the Philippines' commitment to leading ASEAN with unity, clarity, and purpose. What is the motto of ASEAN? The motto is one vision, one identity, one community. ASEAN Day, celebrated annually on August 8, marks the founding of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, ASEAN, in 1967 with the signing of the ASEAN Declaration, also known as the Bangkok Declaration. ASEAN marked its 58th anniversary in 2025 with significant dual celebration held simultaneously at the ASEAN Secretariat, ASEAN headquarters in Jakarta, and the World Expo 2025 in Osaka, Japan, under the theme Towards Inclusive and Sustainable ASEAN Future. Let's move to another question. Consider the following statements about the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership (RCEP) asked in CDS Paper 1 2024. It is a comprehensive free trade agreement between the ASEAN member states and ASEAN's free trade agreement partners. Statement 2, India opted out of RCEP. Both are correct. So option C is correct. RCEP, signed in November 2020, is a free trade agreement among all members of ASEAN, excluding Timor-Leste, which recently joined. ASEAN's free trade agreement partners: Australia, China, Japan, South Korea, and New Zealand. India withdrew from the RCEP negotiations in 2019. The 15 member countries account for about 30% of the world's population and 30% of global GDP, making it the largest trade bloc in history. Let's move to another question. Where is the headquarters of ASEAN Association of Southeast Asian Nations located? Asked in CISF 2020. So right answer is Jakarta, option D. Let's see. Headquarters Jakarta, Indonesia. Another question, which one of the following countries became the 11th member of ASEAN in 2025? This was asked recently, NDA paper 1 2026. Option A, Timor-Leste, option B, Vietnam, option C, Brunei, option D, Cambodia. So right answer is option A, Timor-Leste. Timor-Leste became the 11th member of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations during the 47th ASEAN Summit in Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur in October 2025. This is about Timor-Leste and some important facts about it was added during the 47th ASEAN Summit and related summits on 26th October 2025, Kuala Lumpur. And interesting facts about this, one is very important, the only Portuguese speaking country in Asia. Just remember it. And it has famed coffee, and its waters host over 1200 species of reef fish and 400 species of coral. So it is very important. And read some facts about this country. Let's move to another question. Which one of the following statements about the 21st edition of ASEAN India Summit is not correct? Asked in CISF 2025. Option A, it was held in Laopedia. Option B, the chair's theme for this summit was enhancing creativity and resilience. Option C, India announced the year 2025 as the ASEAN India Year of Tourism. Option D, India invited ASEAN leaders to join Plant a Tree for Mother campaign. So option B is wrong. Why option B is incorrect? The original theme is enhancing connectivity and resilience, not creativity. So it is connectivity. Let's see 21st edition of ASEAN India Summit. So during this, Prime Minister gave 10-point plan to strengthen ASEAN India comprehensive partnership. These are the 10 points. Read about them. The 21st ASEAN India Summit was held in Vientiane, Laos PDR on 10 October 2024, marking a decade of India's Act East policy. Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi joined ASEAN leaders to review the progress of ASEAN India Comprehensive Strategic Partnership and chart the future direction of cooperation. This was Prime Minister's 11th participation in the summit. In his address, PM reiterated India's support for ASEAN unity, ASEAN centrality, and ASEAN outlook on the Indo-Pacific. In keeping with the chair's theme of enhancing connectivity. Just remember, because they gave enhancing creativity in the question. So here is connectivity. Enhancing connectivity and resilience. PM announced a 10-point plan. This is 10-point plan. Let's move to another question. The 22nd India ASEAN Summit was held in October 2025 in option A, Vientiane, option B, Kuala Lumpur, option C, Singapore, option D, Bangkok. Asked in Geoscientist 2026. So right answer is option B, Kuala Lumpur. The 22nd ASEAN India Summit was held on 26 October 2025. Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi participated virtually in the summit. Prime Minister and ASEAN leaders jointly reviewed progress in ASEAN-India relations and discussed initiatives for strengthening the comprehensive strategic partnership. This was Prime Minister's 12th participation in the India-ASEAN Summit. In his address, Prime Minister congratulated Timor-Leste on becoming the 11th member of ASEAN, welcomed the delegation at its first ASEAN-India Summit as a full member of ASEAN. Reiterating India's support for ASEAN unity, ASEAN centrality, and the ASEAN outlook on the Indo-Pacific, Prime Minister complimented ASEAN on adoption of ASEAN Community Vision 2025. In support of the Malaysian chair's theme of inclusivity and sustainability, PM announced, remember this theme, it is very important, extended support for implementation of ASEAN-India Plan of Action to implement the ASEAN-India Comprehensive Strategic Partnership 2026-2030, adoption of ASEAN-India Joint Leaders Statement on Sustainable Tourism to strengthen tourism cooperation as we celebrate the ASEAN-India Year of Tourism. Designation of the year 2026 is the ASEAN-India Year of Maritime Cooperation. This is also very important. 2026 is ASEAN-India Year of Maritime Cooperation to force the partnerships in blue economy. These are the 10 points, remember them. Read once. Let's move to another question. Consider the following statements with regard to flags of international organization. Marks NDS paper 2nd 2025. The flag of EU has a circle of gold stars on a white background. The flag of the UN carries 2 pairs of olive tree branches. The ASEAN flag carries blue, red, white, and yellow colors. So this is wrong. It is not a white background, it is blue background. This is not correct, not two pairs, it's single pair. This is correct. So option B is correct. That's how many. Let's see. These are the guidelines on the use of the ASEAN flag. ASEAN flag has colors of blue, red, white, and yellow. The blue represents peace and stability, red depicts courage and dynamism, white shows purity, and yellow symbolizes prosperity. So these are the colors: blue, red, white, and yellow. Let's see UN emblem and flag. The UN emblem's design was approved by the General Assembly on 3rd December 1946. It consists of a map of the world surrounded by two olive branches. So these are the two olive branches, and that means one pair. Okay, not two pairs. The map of the world illustrates the UN's work toward world peace. To prevent the misuse of the UN emblem, it cannot be used without the authorization of the Secretary General. On 20th October 1947, General Assembly adopted a resolution about the UN flag. The resolution stated that the UN flag would wear the UN emblem on a light blue background. Let's see, this is the flag of European Union. The European Union flag has become one of the most recognized symbols in Europe and around the world. It symbolizes both the European Union and more broadly the identity and unity of Europe. It features a circle of 12 gold stars on a blue background. The number of stars has nothing to do with the number of EU countries, though the circle is a symbol of unity. The history of the flag goes back to 1955 when the Council of Europe, an international human rights organization, chose the present design for its own use. 3 decades later, the European authorities adopted the same flag. Circle of gold stars, unity, solidarity, and harmony among the people of Europe. Number 12, symbol of perfection, entirety, not related to number of member states, and colors, golden stars against a blue background. So we have covered almost all the important questions related to ASEAN. Thanks for watching. Have a good time ahead. Connectivity.